Hello everyone, my name is Matthew and this is Learn the Lingo. Welcome to Lesson 20 of Hebrew Basics, a series where we learn the essentials of Hebrew grammar. Earlier in this series, we learned how to say things like my brother or her son in Hebrew. The Hebrew expression was the brother of me or the son of her, ha'ach sheli and ha'ben shela. But remember that in our last lesson, we learned that Biblical Hebrew hardly ever uses the word shel. So these phrases have to be said in a different way, which we are going to learn today. This new structure is always used in Biblical Hebrew and is still used in modern Hebrew, especially in formal settings. The way to say my brother with this structure is to take the construct form of the noun ach, brother, which is just ach, and then add one of the two suffixes which we've learned to mean me. When we put these suffixes on a noun in construct form, they will instead mean my. Now, there are two suffixes for me or my, e and I. The reason there are two different suffixes is that the first is used to mean my for singular nouns only, and the second only for plural nouns. Ach is singular, just one brother, so we use the first suffix e to say my brother, singular. Ach plus e makes achi, my brother, achi. If we were to say my brothers instead, we would need to have the plural noun brothers in construct form, and also the plural my suffix I, which is from the second set of suffixes we learned a few lessons ago. Brothers plural is achim, and to put nouns ending with im in construct form, we change the im to a, ache, brothers in construct form. Onto that, we add the plural my suffix I. When adding suffixes onto a noun in construct form ending with a, that a will actually drop off. So we add I only to ach, achai. My brothers, plural, achai. Her son will be ben in construct form, plus the singular her suffix, which is the first her suffix we learned, ah. Now, the construct form of ben is ben, with the vowel shortened to a sagol. However, when we add this ah suffix, the vowel shortens once again to a shva, so her son is bana. Often when we add suffixes to a noun in construct form, its vowels can change, especially if now that we have a suffix on the end of the word, one vowel can shorten to a shva. Bain, for example, cannot shorten its only vowel all the way down to a shva in construct form, so it just becomes ben. But once we add the ah suffix, it can shorten its vowel more. So her son is bana plus ah, bana. Another example of vowel shortening to a shva when we add a suffix is the word oger, hamster. The construct form of this word is also oger, which we can use in the phrase oger Naomi, the hamster of Naomi. But to say his hamster, we add a singular hem suffix, o, to this construct form, which now allows the tsere to shorten to a shva. So his hamster is ogoro. To say your hamster, speaking to a woman, we use the first feminine singular ch suffix, which we use with singular nouns like oger. With prepositions, this suffix can have either an a or a vowel before it, but when we use it as a suffix on a noun to mean your, the vowel is always a. So your hamster, feminine singular, is ogrech. The us suffix nu also uses an a or a vowel with prepositions, but will always use a with nouns. So our hamster is ogrenu. The them suffixes used with singular nouns to mean their are always and on, never hem or hen as with some prepositions. Ogram, their hamster in masculine form, and ogran, their hamster in feminine form. The plural your suffixes used with singular nouns, chem and chen, will always use a shva. So your hamster, where the u is plural, is ogerechem or ogerechen. Notice how with these suffixes, the tsere that was under the gimel no longer shortens to a shva, only a segol. Why? Because we now have a shva under the resh, and usually 2 letters in a row won't both have a shva, so the gimel instead has a segol, ogerechem or ogerechen. As you can tell, the way the vowels change when we put words in the construct form and add these suffixes is very complicated. It is generally mostly predictable, but it is based on a lot of rules, only some of which we've gone over here. Because of this, for the rest of this lesson, I'm going to be showing you how to use an online tool from the website of the Academy for the Hebrew Language, the link of which is in the description. This tool will show us how a noun looks in construct form and with possessive suffixes. What we do here is type in a Hebrew word and click on the one we want when it shows up in this selection box. I'm looking up the word kelev, which means dog. Then we'll be able to see the singular forms of this noun under yachid, singular, and the plural forms under rabim, plural. At the top of the yachid table, we have the word kelev in absolute form, which is called nifrad in Hebrew, which is written in this small red text. The kaf in kelev is enlarged to show that the syllable ke has the accent, kelev instead of kelev. Under the absolute form, we have the word in construct form, which is called nismach in Hebrew. To show that it's in construct form, they've written it with a dash, since words in construct form must be connected to the following noun. On the rabim table, the plural table, we have the same thing. Kalavim, dogs, plural in absolute form, and kalve, dogs of, in construct form. On both tables, we have in red the words sheli, my, shelcha, your, and so on. And next to that, in large blue text, we have the word kelev or kalavim in construct form with the corresponding singular suffixes on the right side and plural suffixes on the left side. Kalbi, my dog, kalbacha, your dog, and kalavai, my dogs, and kalavecha, your dogs. We can use this table to see some patterns of how the noun kelev and other seglet nouns, which are nouns whose last 2 vowels are generally segols, work with the construct form and possessive suffixes. We can see that though the construct form of kelev is kelev, when we add the singular suffixes, the first vowel becomes a patach and the second becomes a shva, as in kalbi, my dog, with an e suffix, kalbenu, our dog, with an enu suffix, and kalban, their dog, with that feminine their suffix on. On the plural side, we see that the construct form of kalavim, dogs, is kalve. Now when we add suffixes to construct forms ending with a, that a drops off. With the plural suffixes from the second group, echem, echen, ehem, and ehen, the vowels of kalve remain the same. Kalvechem, your dogs, masculine plural. Kalvechen, your dogs, feminine plural. Kalvehem, their dogs in masculine form. And kalvehen, their dogs in feminine form. But the other suffixes will switch the places of the a vowel and the shva in kalve, as in kalavav, his dogs, or kalaveha, her dogs. These patterns are the same with most seglet nouns. You can use this website yourself to see how the seglet nouns yeled, boy, or geved, man, will sound when they are put in construct form or are used with these possessive suffixes. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share. And if you want to learn more Hebrew, please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out some of my other videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.